content creation. I'm Turbo the Tech Nerd, and I'm here to help you with your technical skills in video, audio, lighting, and video editing. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to use the basics of video editing in DaVinci Resolve, including adding videos to the timeline, cutting the video for duration, creating transitions to make your videos smooth and seamless, adding music, and at the end of the video, I will show you how I added an overlay such as an animated subscribe reminder, like the one on your screen right now. I'm going to show you how to do it super fast and in an inexpensive way to make these yourself in under 1 minute. Stick around till the end of the video. For now, let's get right to it. I'm going to assume that you've already downloaded DaVinci Resolve to your computer. So let's start by getting that opened up. All right, so once you have DaVinci Resolve opened up, we're going to go ahead and click New Project. We're going to name the project, and in my case, I'm going to name it Sample. Then we're going to just click Create. Now it should open exactly like this. Now there's no media in the media pool or anywhere on the timeline yet. So in order to add some media to the timeline, we're simply going to select our clips that we want. We're going to drag them onto the timeline. Now you may get this message where it says to change this. Go ahead and change it. Or you can leave your frame rates the same, but it's gonna make things wonky. So go ahead and click change for the simplicity of this video only. Voila, there it is all on my timeline, this is called. And you'll notice that they automatically added to the media pool. So I'm gonna do these clips in 2-second increments because they're too long for us to see all of them on the screen. So in order to cut these down to size, I'm simply going to click at the 2-second mark. You'll see that the marker automatically shows up here. Then I'm going to go to the top to timeline and then split clip. Then I'm going to click the portion of the clip that I no longer want and press delete. Now the timeline will jump around on you a little bit. Don't worry about that in the beginning here. And the next one I want to be 2 seconds long as well. I know I clipped this one at the 2-second mark. You can see here, don't worry about this 1 hour mark. This is some funky professional video editing, old school bunch of mumbo jumbo. So go ahead and click at the 4-second mark, timeline, split the clip, again, click, delete. We're going to go to the next one. We're going to click at 6 seconds, timeline, split clip, and delete. All right, so now that we can see it all on one screen, I do this for simplicity's sake only. The next thing we want to do is add a transition. Now the transition is simply the moment that happens, or the few moments that happen from where one clip ends and a new clip begins. So let's go ahead and click Edit on the bottom here. You'll see it looks like this. And then you'll see here that we have audio transitions and video transitions. So we're going to use the most common one, and we're going to use cross dissolve. We're simply going to click it and drag it across until it drops onto the timeline. I'm going to do it again for the next portion of the clip. And now you'll see when I press play here, it's nice and smooth. All right, so that is how you add your transitions. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to show you is how to add music to this. Now you'll notice here that we have an audio section, but we have no audio whatsoever. So I'm simply going to go into my files to go to one of my drives, find a music file. I'll use just this one, random. And that's that. So I'm only going to use the audio that I need. So in this case, I'm going to do the same thing that I did to clip the video. I'm going to put my marker at the end of the video. I'm going to click this to highlight it so it knows which one it's going to cut. Go to timeline, split clip, and then I'm going to delete the last portion of it. So now there we have it. So now I want it to, the audio to fade out so it doesn't just cut off. All I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this little slider. You can see it there at the top. And I'm going to slide it over. So now we've added audio. Let's have a listen. All right, so it did fade out at the end, but you'll notice at the beginning of this audio clip, there's actually no audio. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go near the end. You'll see this little bracket start to highlight. I'm just going to pull it in. Then I'm going to pick it up and move it over. Then I'm going to do the same thing at the other end. I'm going to pull it out and stretch it. And now the audio should start with the video. Okay, so now we want to add that overlay that I was talking about. Now it may be slightly longer than what we have room here for, but we will adjust that if necessary. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go find the overlay that I want. In this case, it's right here. I'm going to put it right on top, if it lets me. There we go. Of there. So you'll see that this clip is actually longer than the actual video. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to extend this, extend the audio as well. All right, now you're going to see the overlay. Okay, so that's that. The next thing you're going to need to know is how to export this into a video file. So you're going to go up to File in the menu at the top and just click Quick Export. It'll tell you everything that you need to know here and click Export. So we want to save it as sample, same name as we named the project. And save. So all you have to do is identify where you want it to download, really. And now that you've stuck around till the end of the video, I'm going to show you the really cool part on how I made that video overlay with the subscribe buttons on it. Super simple. Get ready. Okay, so here it is. This is actually the program that I use for creating animated logos and different alpha features, backgrounds, all kinds of different things. And it's with a program called Videos. And you'll notice the spelling of it at the top there in the web address. I'm going to leave a link for you to be able to grab this. It's not very expensive. There is a monthly fee if you want to get it fully unlocked, what I have. Or you can do the single purchase at the higher end, which I think gives you 170 templates, but I'm not sure which templates it gives you. So what I want is I want the YouTube template. So I'm just going to type in YouTube in the search bar and to scroll, and there is the one that I want. So it's really this simple. Now, ready? I'm going to click Customize. Then I'm going to add my image. You can see upload. So let's upload an image. All right, so there's a picture of me. Let's use that. Okay, and then I'm going to click Continue. And this is the image that you want as your icon. So if you have a YouTube channel already, you're going to use the same image that you have as your profile picture. Continue. I'm going to name the channel. So this is Video Content Creations. And I can make up how many subscribers I want. I just leave it at 150,000. If you want to be completely honest and tell people how many subscribers you have, go ahead and do that because they're going to see that on your channel anyway. I leave it like this because personally I think it's funny. And then you can choose all of the colors that you want. So you can see this red here lines up with the red dots and the red stuff. I'm just going to go ahead and click Continue because it's what people are most used to seeing. Then I'm going to go ahead and you can play the audio. There you go. If you don't want that audio, you can just shut it off by unchecking the box. Okay. Then you're going to go to preview. And after you wait for a few moments, it will populate what your video will look like in this section. can see right there. I'm just going to go ahead and create this. And we're done. All right, so you can see now it changed from queued, and then it went to rendering, and now it's ready to download as soon as the button says download. So all I'm going to do is click download button, and then I'm going to download it as an MOV file. And that's it, we're done. Please feel free to subscribe to my channel. Click the like button or dislike if you don't like the video. Either is fine. Make sure you comment in the section below if I've made any errors or there's anything else you'd like to see from DaVinci Resolve. And of course, I'm going to leave the link to videos in the description here below so you can get your own copy of it and make these as fast as I do. I really appreciate you watching. Thanks for being here. We'll see you in the next video.